Welcome and thanks for listening to Four Things to Know, an open line podcast produced by the City of Auburn. Each week, we'll take a few minutes to walk you through events, street closures, and important dates you should know about as Auburn residents. This is the public affairs team for the City of Auburn in Auburn, Alabama. Once again, coming back to you with Four Things to Know. Let's go on the table and introduce ourselves. Starting with Cynthia.
Hi, I'm Cynthia Williford-Bean, the multimedia specialist.
I'm Allison Blankenship, the neighborhood specialist.
I'm David Dorton, Director of Public Affairs.
And I am Nick Bowman, the public affairs specialist. So let's start with Cynthia this week. What you got?
So this week we are excited to announce two expansions of existing companies in our Auburn technology parks. One of those is RAPA, that is investing over $25 million in its existing location in Auburn Technology Park West. And the other was Schmidt Automotive, who is expanding its facility in Auburn and investing $7.7 million in equipment for its current facility, and they'll be creating up to 25 additional jobs. So both of these projects are really exciting. These are companies that have been here. RAPA's been here for over 10 years now, and Schmidt Automotive has been here since 2015. So they're long-term Auburn companies that are succeeding here and growing. They're both very high-tech companies and meet the mission of our economic development department to provide well-paying jobs for our community and just to excel in the industrial high-tech sector. So we're excited about these announcements. Combined, that's almost $33 million of capital investment and 98 jobs in our community.
I had the privilege of touring RAPA last year, which segues into what I wanted to talk about because I got to tour it with last year's Citizens Academy. When we had our economic development session, we got to tour RAPA as part of the Citizens Academy last year. It was very, very cool to see what they do there and all that they make. Anybody who has a start-stop button on their car, RAPA makes those. So it's pretty neat. But the Citizens Academy and the Public Safety Academy are both coming back this year. These are both opportunities for citizens who want to gain a better understanding of their city, to build relationships, and just engage with their local government. The Public Safety Academy dates back to 1995 when it focused solely on giving residents a look inside the Auburn Police Department. Since then, it has expanded to include all public safety services, including police, fire, and emergency management and communications. It will include 8 classes that starts in mid-March till late April, and I believe they all take place in the evening. But there is a full schedule of when those classes will be on auburnalabama.org/academies. If you're interested in learning more about public safety and police and fire and all of those things I just mentioned, you can apply starting February 1st, and applications will be accepted February 1st through the 15th. And then the Citizens Academy kind of gives you a look at all the departments. So you'll get a look at public safety and then all 18 of our other departments at the city. And a schedule for that one is not yet announced, but it will be announced on February 1st when applications will be available. So just check these out. Go on the website and find a little more information and see if you want to apply.
And there's, like you said, there's a little bit of overlap there, but
yes,
you definitely want to take both. If you've taken one, you definitely want to take the other.
Yes, they're pretty different, and the schedules are different. So one may work for your schedule while the other doesn't this year, and then you can kind of come back and revisit the other one.
February 1st.
February 1st.
Okay.
Mark your calendar.
I got a phone call, I guess it was last week, but somebody was asking about free tax prep services and wanting to make sure that they got an appointment to do that. And really for a number of years, I don't remember how many, but quite a few years now it seems, we've partnered with Impact America, or Impact Alabama, I guess would be the local version. And they offer free tax assistance to qualifying taxpayers. They have well-trained volunteers to do that. That service has, in previous years, it's been at Boykin. This year, it's at the library. So that's something that folks who have taken advantage of that service in the past need to know. Just if you've done it at Boykin in the past, it'll be at the library. So to make an appointment or determine eligibility, you can find a link to Impact Alabama's website in our press release at auburnalabama.org, or you can call 888-998-2925. That tax prep, you can make appointments for Tuesdays, Thursdays, or Saturdays beginning January 26th through March 9th. And I guess if they see a demand, they may open up additional dates as well. But that's a good service. I guess just the fact that I got that phone call last week shows that people have taken advantage of it and look forward to it.
When I was an intern with Parks and Rec, they were doing it over at the Harris Center, and I got my taxes done for free. It was great. You do have to reach a certain income threshold. If you're over, I think it might be 60,000, something around that range. You don't qualify, but if you're under that for your household, it's a great service.
So I guess they've done it. I know it's been at Boykin. I guess they've done it at Harris Center, so I guess it's been around.
That was a very long time ago. But yeah.
Okay.
Sounds great. So we're going to wrap up this week with an update to the larger South College Street, Sanford Avenue, South Gay Street improvement project. This is just a minor update about a sidewalk closure. So sidewalk on the west side of South College Street between Sanford Avenue and Roosevelt Drive is going to be closed beginning tomorrow, January 19th, through next Friday, January 27th. Crews are going to be replacing the sidewalk in that stretch of the street. So if you are on foot, we're going to advise you to take an alternate route until construction is complete. And once again, that is South College Street between Sanford Avenue and Roosevelt Drive on the west side of South College.
So on the university side.
On the university side. So yes, there will be pedestrians in that area. Mm-hmm. All right. Thanks for listening. We will be back next week. Thanks for listening to Four Things to Know, an open line podcast produced by the City of Auburn. If you're looking for more news, events, and dates to know about coming up in Auburn, visit news.auburnalabama.org. You can also check out our show notes for the links and URLs discussed in this episode.